welcome, welcome.
I'm so excited. Today we have Naoko Takei, and she is the famous Mrs. Donabe. She owns Toiro Kitchen here in LA. I really think you are one of the treasures of Los Angeles.
Oh, thank you so much.
You've taught, I think, a whole new cuisine to such a big audience. And I grew up, my father worked in Japan a very large part of my childhood. So I grew up a lot of Japanese cooking. It influences so much of my cuisine, and I have learned so much from you, from your cookbooks, from your store, and to your amazing Instagram, you know.
Thank you so much.
And a lot of what you see here today,
yes.
My donabe, I am a guilty regular of your beautiful store.
So excited to cook with you with donabe, and so we're gonna do very simple Japanese dish. The name is French, like a layer dish. So it's basically we make layers with napa cabbage and yuba. Yuba is Japanese tofu skin, and daikon, and then seasoned with miso and the broth. So it's a completely plant-based dish, and it's a really easy one-pot dish. You build in the donabe.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks like a flower when you open it at the
yes,
end.
Yes.
I know what yuba is, and we eat a lot of it, but I actually think a lot of people don't and/or aren't really sure how to use it differently than tofu.
Yuba, the direct translation would be tofu skin. So during the making of tofu, the first thin layer kind of floats up in the pot, and so you scoop up that's a tofu skin. So this is a really great alternative for like animal protein.
I think people think of Japanese food so often as sushi and izakaya and
tempura.
Yeah, exactly. Versus, actually, I think the root of it is so grounded in plant-based cooking.
Japanese cuisine, especially home cooking, is heavily influenced by Shojin cuisine. Shojin cuisine is Buddhist monks cuisine, and so at Japanese temples and the monks, they only eat vegan dishes. A lot of plant-based and a lot of fermented items.
So what's first? I'm your sous chef today.
Yeah, so let's do the new field.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's the farm that you like the most? Is there one that's sort of your place?
Of course, I go to the Japanese one. That's Yasumi farm. Yeah, for all the Japanese herbs and green vegetables. And then Weiser farm, of course.
Hi, Weiser Farm.
I love you.
I know. So who taught you to cook?
My mom and my grandma. But my grandma was like doing all this traditional Japanese cooking. My mom, of course, she did traditional Japanese, but she was really into some American dishes too, like pineapple upside down cake. That's one of her. She cooked only vegetarian dishes because she said that's how she grew up, and she doesn't mind eating like meat with meat. She didn't know how to cook meat because that's not how she was brought up.
I think a lot of families worry, like, oh, how can I be mostly plant-based? But actually kids love it, and when you actually think about cost and managing a family and managing nutrition, that actually is the best way to go. That's again why I love your Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
You do like 30-minute meals, for a whole family.
Easy, yeah. You make your own.
Oh,
to me, donabe really kind of symbolizes Japanese communal dining. But when I started, it was practically unknown here, and people knew ramen, people knew sushi and other things. But yeah, the actual Japanese home cooking was not really popular practice here. And donabe it's just such a brilliant cookware, and it's made of earth, the clay, and it's earthenware. So just by cooking in donabe, you can really feel the energy of earth, and that's how I always feel. Even when I'm cooking just super simple miso soup, just tofu and seaweed, or just a plain rice, every time I open the lid, the excitement is like so big. So
I agree. And there's something special. I always say it feels ceremonial. What's your favorite restaurant in LA aside from your own kitchen?
Providence is so nice because I love seafood. And for Japanese, Tsubaki in Echo Park.
That's the restaurant I wish was in my neighborhood so badly.
On the east side, Queen Street.
Hi, Ari. She's coming on the show.
Oh, great! Yeah.
It's a dear friend. And then tell us about the broth.
Oh, so broth is, so it's kind of also up to you. You can use the instant dashi if you like to, or you can do like your choice of like Western stock if you like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So vegetable stock.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we put the top on. I might just roast these all anyway. A giant family of snails living in our broccoli stocks.
So this is called horoku. So it's a traditional Japanese sesame roaster.
Okay, so how do you know, just when you smell it? Or you just
Yeah,
kind
you
of
smell it.
know
And then
because
once
you're
you hear a little popping, so it's getting there. So the sesame is ready. So you can smell it already.
Let me pour it through.
Yes.
The grind.
Yeah, so this was always like my job when I was a child, when we made something, you know. So that's also Buddhist monks cuisine. And so what they do is they grind the sesame for almost 1 hour until it becomes like real paste, like creamy. And then you add to the water and kuzu, and then you cook.
Pop our bottle.
Like that. Yeah. This looks perfect. Very homey Japanese.
Yeah, but the smell, the flavor.
Yeah.
That looks so beautiful.
I want to open this now.
It's so much. Okay, that's done. As I said, I use yuzu in pretty much everything, but explain what it is.
It's a Japanese condiment. So yuzu citrus rind and salt. And thank you. And green chili pepper, they're mashed together and they're fermented. So it's a really nice condiment.
Okay, moment of truth. I can't wait to dig in.
It's super hot.
Amazing. So incredible.
I love the texture of yuba when it's cooked for like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, it still really keeps, I mean, again, they both really keep their shape.
Exactly, yeah. And it absorbs all the flavors.
I will say, the yuzu koshu, that's the top.
That's the top, right?
That's the top.
I know. It's good.
You are amazing. I now feel, like I told you, I've been waiting to make this dish to do it with you because it's always so beautiful when you do it on your Instagram, and I was like, I don't know if I know how to do it so precisely. This was so special. Thank you for being here.
Let's cook again.
Oh, yes. Next time, your kitchen.
Yes.